die, young bad girls do it well. Live fast, die, young bad girls do it well. Live fast, die, young bad girls do it well. Live fast, die, young bad girls do it well. My chain hits my chest when I'm banging on the dashboard. My chain hits my chest when...
Hey Peaches, what's up? So today we're doing a super fun video. This is my second one brand tutorial makeup video. I don't know why I said makeup video, that was awkward. I just did one of these on NYX. If you guys are interested in watching that one, I will have it either on the screen somewhere or down below. And yes, so I had to pick up a couple extra little products for this, actually quite a few, and I am not currently able to find a concealer or a mascara from Milani. But if you guys know where to get one, let me know because I do want to try them, especially a concealer. But some of these products, you guys might not like what I have to say about them at the end, because at the very end I'm going to go through kind of everything and tell you what I thought about it. But just remember that if it doesn't work for me, it might work for you. If you love it and I don't love it, that's okay. If I love it and you don't love it, that's okay. Because that's how friendships work, right? I didn't even bother hanging my blanket or anything because this is my second video this week that I've just sat down to film randomly when I got off of work. So I hope that you guys don't mind too much. I'm currently in the process of trying to get a beauty room. It's taken a lot of effort though, but I am trying. So let's go ahead and get into this. Hopefully it won't be too long. Awkward arms. I don't know why I always do stuff like this when I talk. It's because I get excited to be here. Ugh. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so getting started here, I'm just going to start with primer. So I picked up this one called Prime and Shield. They had two at the drugstore that I was at, and the other one said it was really hydrating, and I am someone who typically I have more oily skin, so this one's mattifying and pore minimizing, so I thought that was a better fit for me. I don't think I've used this yet. So it just looks like this. It's your basic clear silicone-y type looking primer. Very smells. So here's the tricky thing. I don't know if my drugstore did not carry concealer from Milani or if they don't make it, but I could not find mascara or concealer from them. So what I did instead was pick up this cream to powder makeup. I figured that would do okay for everything I needed. Wow, that's super like reflective. I did dip my finger in it, but I haven't used it. So it just looks like this, and basically in the little pot it looks like a cream, and then it's supposed to, as you put it on, feel more like a powder. Wow, it covered the back of my hand good though. I'm not sure right now if it would be more beneficial for me to use a sponge or a brush in this, so I am going to start with this stippling brush. I got this from e.l.f. and it's just called a small stippling brush, and I absolutely love this. I used it today under my eyes when I got ready for work. I really liked how it did. So I'm just going to use the mirror that I have here. I don't know if I should apply it this way. I don't think I should. I'm going to keep doing it though. Okay, so I've switched to a beauty blender because I looked and the thing that they include to apply this with is a little sponge. And I did actually dampen this, so hopefully that's not going to affect it too much. Honestly, you guys, I really don't hate the coverage of this. It is pretty sheer, like I can still see my freckles over here and everything, but I feel like if you were just going to hang out, like be at the beach or something, or just something where you felt like you had to have a little bit of makeup but not a ton, I actually really like this. Okay, so this is foundation finish. Basically what I did is just go back in with the concealer brush to do underneath my eyes, and I don't know, it's not terrible, and like I said, I think if I was just running out somewhere I would probably wear this, but as far as actual coverage goes, this doesn't offer a whole lot, but it is a little bit buildable as well, so that's nice. However, that did say cream to powder, and I still feel like my whole entire face would immediately melt off if I left right now. So what I'm going to do is take this Prep Set and Go. This is just a white translucent powder. I've had this one for a little while, and I do like to use this underneath my eyes. Just a basic white powder. Because it's white, and because this can cast a little bit of a shadow, I'm just going to take a stippling brush and get some product on there. That way I don't feel like I'm putting as much on. Okay, so foundation is done. Looking at it right now, let me get my other mirror. I had to set up funny again today and I just can't get this figured out and it's borderline frustrating. Yeah, so it looks a good bit cakey, and it definitely accentuated my dry nose. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so that you guys can tell. It's going to be a little awkward, sorry. So you can see all these dry patches on my nose, and really like it doesn't feel rough, so I don't feel like that's a good sign. And like I said, you can still see all my little freckles and of course my dark circles. So this is not my favorite foundation, but that is okay. So next we're going to go in with some blush. I do love Milani blushes. So two that I have right now that I really like. One is a baked blush. You guys have seen me use this one before. This is in the color Dolce Pink. And it just looks like this. This one does have a little bit of like a shimmer to it. Doesn't have glitter, it just has a little bit of shimmer, and I really, really like it. Especially if I'm not doing a ton glowing highlight that day. I like to do this kind of in place of both of those, so my blush and my highlight. I feel like that works well. The other one I really like is in Romantic Rose, and it just looks like this. Typically these look a little cuter, but I've used them a ton, so this one looks like this, and that's pretty much what I like in a blush, these like dusty mauve-y type colors. So I think today I'm going to go in with my baked one. Well, yeah, I'm going to use the baked. Okay, so I'm actually going to go in with Romantic Rose so that I can use a highlighter that I have from them as well. Okay, so I had to dust off a bit of the excess of that blush because that cream that I put down first was definitely like sticking all that product in one place. So I think that if you're going to get the cream to powder foundation, definitely pick up a powder as well that's like a really good powder to at minimum set everything, because I can deal with the no coverage, but I don't like when I'm putting other products on and it's like sticking and not moving and I'm having to do a lot of extra work. For eyes, I'm going to be using their eyeshadow primer. At my little place, this was the only one that was there that you could choose from that was an eyeshadow primer. I got this a while ago because one of my subscribers said that I needed it, and I have used it every single day since. I absolutely love it. For eyeshadow, I did already use this little palette, but it is new. I've only used it once, but I absolutely love the colors that came in this. They had two of these. I'm not sure what the other one was. I can't remember now, but I thought that this color scheme looked a lot more like something that I would wear, and I'm going to open it up for you guys as well so you can see everything. Sorry about the reflection. Super pretty colors. So I am just going to take this lightest little color here. There's one down here that's like a white cream. This is more like a pink. And I'm just going to put that all over my eyelid. I'm going to use some Morphe brushes for the rest of this because those brushes, the one that they included is so tiny it's going to take forever. But now I'm going to go in with this color here, which is just a nice tan transition color, and then over top of that I think I will do this darkest brown down here. I can't remember if I said this in my NYX tutorial, but when I was buying all of this stuff, the guy that was checking me out at CVS was like, are you in our beauty club? And I was like, I can't tell if you're trying to be funny, but yes, I am. And for some reason when people say stuff like that, I feel the need to like explain myself. So I was like, I'm a beauty vlogger. And he said, oh, do you make any money doing that? I was like, that was rude. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with that darkest color for the outer crease. Okay, so I'm really liking how that is turning out. I think I should not have put that little shimmer down first though, because it's making everything else look like it's not blended when it actually is. Okay, so now let's do eyebrows. So this is funny. I picked up this little pin because it has an eyeliner on one side and the eyebrow filler inner on the other. And I was like, oh, that will, would be cheaper to get it that way instead of two different ones. Then the other day I just randomly opened it to see what to expect. Y'all, it's a literal felt tip pen. And it does say on it, Best Eyeliner Felt Tip Pen. I don't know. Maybe I'll love it. one thing, this is not going over any of the products I already have down very well at all. Nope. That's what we're dealing with it filled in, sort of. No. And whenever I'm doing my spoolie through it, it's taking every single bit of that off. So, I think what I'm going to do, which I already kind of had prepared for this when I saw that that was an actual pin, I'm going to try to take either that darkest color or the taupey looking color and try to fill in my eyebrows that way, just to stick with a Milani theme. So I'm going to start with the lightest powder and see if I need to actually do the darker instead. So this is what I did for eyebrows. Not a fan of that either. Okay, so the other side of my terrible brow pen is an eyeliner, and it is super, super thin. I like how thin it is. I feel like it might take a little while to apply, but let's see. So the eyeliner is really, really pigmented, super, super black. Okay, so I like the eyeliner. That makes me feel a lot better about this entire thing. Now what I'm going to do is go back in with a little bit of eyeshadow, and I'm going to take the little brush that they included here and do the same thing that I did on my crease, which is take that taupey color and then take the darker color, and I'm just going to put that underneath my eye. Stuff is creasing so bad underneath my eye. Okay, so now that the bottom is smoked out, I'm going to go ahead and do some mascara. And like I said, I could not find one from Milani, so I'm just going to use my Voluminous False Fiber Lashes. This one is from L'Oreal, and it is one of my absolute favorites. And since you guys don't need to watch me just put on regular mascara, I'm going to go ahead and skip this little part in the video, and then I'm going to be back for some more things on the face. Okay, so I've just put some mascara on my upper and lower lashes. I feel like I'll wait till the very end to give my full review, but I'm really satisfied with the eyes except for my eyebrows. So for the rest of the face, the other thing that I have and that I have had is the Milani Illuminating Face Powder. So this is basically their version of like a contour and highlight. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but a few of these little places are like a brown color for a contour, but it's more of a highlight. So I'm just going to take this brush that's actually for contouring, but sometimes I like to use it for highlighting. I'm going to get a good bit of that product. I'm just going to highlight the tops of my cheeks. I'm not going to go down my nose. I was going to, but then I remembered that it's super dry and patchy. So for my lips, I did purchase a lip liner for this video, and this has immediately become one of my favorites ever. This is in the color 04, which is all natural, and it is the Color Statement Lip Liner, True Instant Color, Long Wearing, Easy Glide Formula to line and fill. So it's an actual pencil, so you like sharpen it and everything. You don't roll anything up. This color is ideal. It's absolutely perfect for my lips. What I've been doing is just like, so the way that I fill in my lips is like this. I go on my normal, like, I don't overline or anything, but then I just pat it in, and then I'll go over it again. And when I do that, it makes my lips look really plump, but it looks super natural, like it doesn't look like I've done anything or anything like that. Okay, so we are finished. So really quickly, just to review some of the things that were new that I got for this, because I did have to purchase quite a bit. The only things I already had, my ice just moved in my cup and it scared me absolutely to death. The only things that I already had from Milani were the blushes, the setting powder, and I think that was it. So I was really excited to get into this and to try some new things. Verdict on the foundation is no. I would not repurchase that ever, because This video took me about 20 minutes, maybe 30 to film, and I'm going to zoom you guys in, and it's already looking like I've worn this for 3 days straight. Also, for some reason, my whole nose and like mouth area just looks really like dark and saggy and not happy for some reason, and I don't know what that is about, but I will always buy their blushes. Their blushes are my absolute favorite. The lip liner is my new favorite. I'm going to wear that from now on. I know that I didn't find like a mascara to use, but I do feel like my eyes are my favorite part of all of this because the shadows, the pigmentation is incredible. I think the thing that happened with blending was just that they're shimmery colors. Like in this little palette, the only ones that aren't shimmery, that don't have any shimmer, are the last two. And I kind of feel like even the lighter color down here has a little bit, so this one's the only one that's completely matte. And I just feel like, or maybe that one's completely matte also. I just feel like that makes it really difficult to blend anything on top of. But if you knew how to work these shadows, so maybe work with those first and then do anything shiny afterwards, I really like that. I'll still use that palette. I still love that, and I might even go get the other one if I could remember what colors they had in it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this and know that when I get things like this and I'm doing a video like this, sometimes it's hard for me not to get frustrated when like it's not blending very well and everything. And I just have to remind myself that this is us having like a moment, and me going and getting a product that I've not used before and trying it on camera for you guys and for myself to see, is this something that I would repurchase? Is this something that I would recommend you going to get? So I just encourage you not to get like caught up like I do on the technique of it, or you know, anything like that, because this is what these types of videos are about for me, is just testing them out and trying new things. So that's going to be it for today's video. I hope that you guys are having an awesome week so far. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. My giveaway that I'm hosting currently right now for 800 subscribers is live until June 1st. I'm gonna have to start another one soon though, because we're getting so close to 900. I think the last time I checked I was 10 away, and that is incredible to me. So when I get to 1,000, I'm gonna do another giveaway, hopefully. I just don't know what to do it on. So if you guys have some suggestions on things that you want, or things that you think would be really cool, leave those down below. Thank you guys for watching this video, for supporting me, for staying subscribed and commenting on my videos. You guys know that if you comment on my Instagram, if you tweet me, if you comment here, I am like immediately, I even have had people be like, it's been 55 seconds since I commented, like why are you commenting me back? But I just really like to hear from you guys. I slurred that whole sentence, sorry, I'm really excited. So comment me something down below and let's talk. Tweet me, Instagram, Snapchat. I'll have it all in my description below. And I'm going to go ahead and get going. And until then, So until next time, just remember that you suggest and I do my best. I'll see you guys so soon. Bye!